Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I've done just a little bit of work off camera just to see if I can get certain things working a little bit better. And basically I've capped this off with a bunker tile and I've got all this insulated tile. Hopefully that will be enough. And then we're going to put another bunker tile up here. And we've got our bunker tile base here. And what I'm hoping to do is put water underneath this to cool it. And then we'll figure out some way to cool the water. Probably with Wheezeworts and hydrogen. Seems to be what works. We're in between a meteor shower now, so hopefully we can get all of this built, including all the extra steel. One thing to note about the steel is we're going to need so crazy much of it that I'm kind of glad that one of our planets that have popped up so far has been a steel environment, so we can get it from there as soon as we get into space. So it won't be too crazy much of an issue. Well, we've got a lot to do before we can get up there. We've got to get somebody at least up to the point where they can work that job. I don't know if we have enough happiness just yet, but I think we've got our pinch of pepper nut pretty much dialed in. Let's go look at that. Yeah, he's growing. And he's actually a little bit warm, I think. So, let's get these babies growing. Hopefully we can keep at least 3 going with this. We don't have this on, so all of our polluted water is going to go into those. But basically what we want to do is, as the pepper bread comes up now, there we go. As we get the pinch of pepper nut available, we will start making the pepper bread. Which, again, I still want to control because I don't want to lose anything to just getting left out for too long for one reason or another. We definitely don't want to farm any of the sleet wheat, like in any capacity really. We want to get them mainly out of here. We've got a couple over here that are going to be not harvested for a bit, but they'll still pick up the grains. But basically, we're going to wait a very long time for 2 tons of steam or steel for the rocket steam engine. Then we're going to need to set up a steam heater in here with some ceramic so that we can fill it with steam. It's always good when we get that super hot iron in here. Gotta love it. So now really the question is, do I want more power up here to deal with the to power all of this, or do I want to protect this a bit and then really focus on the rocket ship? I think we should focus on the ship for now, and then we can come over and defend all of this. It's getting pretty wild. This will get warm it'll actually produce more dirt, which I don't mind, and it'll probably make it easier for us to collect all that gold. I wish they would build these quicker instead of repairing everything else, because then we could perhaps save all of that from actually happening in the first place, you know? So yeah, my mission right now is to get everything defended first of all. This we don't have to worry about breaking, I don't think, as much. But we're going to come in. Question is, where is it? Come on. We're going to need to upgrade our power before I can put this in. But we're going to need to upgrade our power before we do a lot of things. I swear, it was up here. We're also going to need oxalite eventually, but for a very short amount of time if we do it right. Is it stations? I might have already seen it and just glanced over it. Robo-miner and shipping. So if we put this like this, we would get most of that, see? Which is basically what we want to do. So I want to deconstruct this. And we're going to put a base tile there. Just so I know that's where I want to put it. But basically it's going to dig out all of this regolith for us automatically. It'll make things easier. Okay, so that's good and built. We'll get that good and built. And honestly, I don't know why I'm doing all of that. I just kind of want to have it enclosed, have kind of silo looking thing going on. Okay, so this is starting to run up in temperature. I made it out of steel, kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. But, I guess it's alright that we have it. And again, we don't really need the robo-miner just yet, so we're not going to prioritize that as much. And really, what I need to do is get our hatches going, which will require probably space that I haven't cleared out just yet. Honestly, have no idea where I want to put that. I guess I could put it somewhere in here. I did find a design that I might want to use, but that will probably come later. Wait, you're taking cold damage. Which is the... okay. The water's getting too cold because it's coming through this little ice area. Because it's stopping in the little ice area. Okay. Again, digging that out will get very tiring after a while. Then we won't have to worry about it. Let's go try and find some more steel, or not. I was going to say iron, but I'm not looking for iron. I'm looking for this. This is what we need. All of this. All of it. Every single bit of it. Okay. And we'll see someone here presently. Nice. Good hustle, guys. I appreciate it. We could outfit them with the cool vests and the warm sweater, but I haven't seen too much trouble. It does use quite a bit of power every time, but that's cool. I think we're back to using less of this now. We're just offsetting a little bit. We're not getting too up close and personal. Yeah, that's not even using all of its hydrogen. So we might actually be getting a backlog. I may have lied. We'll see it way out eventually. What? Okay, I think that one's from the wrong. Getting a little oxygen in here. But that's okay. I think we're fine. Oh, we wanted to finish this off. I made this in. Oh, that's right. We have to. No, vent. Okay, so this is our hydrogen. Okay, we've got to come in here. I don't think I can make our pepper bread just yet. Actually, continuous. We're definitely not using too much. Okay, so we have that, all that ventilation in. And now I need the oxygen out. Which will make them come in here, but I don't care. Once I get that built, I can put in the door. Well, at least that section I can put in the door. And we can get it up and running. Actually, I probably want to mop all this up too. Got another job mastered, I think. And really, as soon as they get to the point, like if we're not hitting those jobs easily, we'll need to think of some other plan. We can update, say, what do we want to give more decor to? Who has happiness issues? Trivaldo. Question is, where's Trivaldo's bed? So if you're telling me you're in there. Okay. So perhaps if we put in a couple extra gold tiles here, that will make him a little bit happier. And she's our slow learner, so it's not really great anyways, but that's okay. Again, I think I'm going to set this up towards up at least to this point when I do put the power in. You've just got to keep coming in here and digging that out. And this out. Okay, see you. How are you doing on this anyways? You've got 7%. And I didn't look at this. Yeah, this is the one that has the steel, copper, and the glass. That one has iron, copper, and obsidian. Notice that those are both, oh, I don't know if I can reach some of these with the reduced visibility. I might have to get better visibility before I can look farther. But of course, we're going to have to train up our duplicate before we can really do that anyways. So you've got to dig this out again. Oh, I think because that was covered, it had problems. Oh, and good, we managed to get it shut right before another meteor shower. Excellent. Or during one? I don't know. Not entirely sure what's slowing everybody down, why we're not getting to certain places. Bright and cheerful. Is that because they have like a line of sight to the sun from there? Is there like a... I feel like there's a sunlight overlay. Yeah, so we get those little beams all the way down, and it's a lot of light. I really wonder what I could possibly do with the scanners to make them better. Put them like way below the like way below this line, and then just completely away from everything. Then once you get the scanner network up, then like the individual ones don't matter as much. I don't know. But we'll find out as we go. We've got a bunch of extra steel, it appears. Perhaps we're spending a little bit much time doing that, so... Oh, we're so close to making another door. And then I need to put it like there, I think. But we're kind of doing it. Kind of making it happen. I know I like my spaced out schedule, but after a certain point, I think I'm going to just stick with the one and just upgrade our bathroom, which was kind of the sticking point. Um, we just didn't want to send too many people to the bathroom at once, kind of situation. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the power up here. Eventually, when I get to the point where I have like way too much power, what we'll do is we'll connect it up, run the heavy watt wire back here behind the wall and down through here like it already is. And it should be a little bit better on the decor. Like, it's not great, but it's not absolutely disgusting either, and that's kind of what we're trying to go for. What is the decor in these areas, and why? So the heavy watt wires here. Okay. So that is granite, so it should increase the decor a bit, but perhaps just making these just that little bit nicer will be good too. Question is, how is our pinch of pepper nut going? Good. So how much does it make? So it takes 8, but it makes 4 pepper bread worth. So that should be good. I'm going to see if we have, like, if we keep up with this or not. I'm beginning to think that we won't because, you know, we're not using as much power with this. Let's see, I think it might actually be dropping temperature in here a bit, but that's still crazy hot. Kind of hoping for a way to spread the temperature out more. At the same time, I don't think that there's really a good way to do that. They're definitely getting enough of their phosphorite. That's good. Are all of our storages full? It looks like it. Could perhaps make things better that way. Okay, so those are just zeros. That's not bad. Most of these are in like the positives. So we could use... Oh, did I already make these out of... Made a couple of these out of copper. I made a couple of them out of gold. Okay. Looks like we're getting to where we have enough food again. Are we waiting on anything? Ah. Waiting on the pipes again. Is there anything that we can use up here that is going to use more power and thus more petroleum? I don't want to stop that. And it looks like this is... Yeah, it's over pressure, which means all of this is stalling out. Which means we can't use our... or that here. Let's enable that again. Hopefully that will help out, get things moving again. Maybe that means we can build a little bit more up here without feeling guilty. kind of want to get in here to see what this is, but at the same time, once I do, I can't take that back. And it's kind of one of the things that we really need to do is, you know, reduce what we're doing per cycle. And it gets a little hard. Here, I'm going to see if I can fix our petroleum issue, and I will be back in our next episode. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.